famous quotes of Democritus that will help you enlighten in life. Everywhere man blames nature and fate, yet his fate is mostly but the echo of his character and passion, his mistakes, and his weaknesses. According to the ancient philosopher Democritus, individuals tend to attribute their circumstances to fate and nature, while overlooking the role of their own character, passions, mistakes, and limitations. In his view, our destiny is largely shaped by our decisions and behaviors, rather than external forces beyond our control. This suggests that we have the capacity to influence our own fate through our choices and actions. Many much-learned men have no intelligence. Democritus suggests that having knowledge or being learned does not necessarily mean that one has intelligence or wisdom. The quote implies that intelligence is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about having the ability to use that knowledge in a meaningful way. It emphasizes that intelligence is not just about knowing many things, but also about having the ability to apply that knowledge in a wise and practical manner. By desiring little, a poor man makes himself rich. A poor man can become rich by desiring little. It implies that contentment and satisfaction can be achieved by wanting and needing less. The quote emphasizes that wealth is not just about material possessions, but also about having a mindset of contentment and gratitude. It suggests that by being satisfied with what one has, a person can feel rich and fulfilled, even if they do not have a lot of material wealth. Happiness resides not in possessions, and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. True happiness does not come from material possessions or wealth, but rather from within the soul. It implies that contentment and satisfaction can be achieved by wanting and needing less, and by focusing on the things that truly matter in life. To a wise and good man, the whole earth is his fatherland. A wise and good person sees the whole earth as their native land. It implies that a person's moral character and values are more important than their place of birth or nationality. The quote emphasizes that a wise and good person has a broad perspective and sees the world as a whole, rather than being limited by narrow-mindedness or prejudice. Good means merely not to do wrong, but rather not to desire to do wrong. Being good is not just about avoiding doing wrong, but also about not desiring to do wrong. It implies that a person's intentions and desires are just as important as their actions. Do not trust all men, but trust men of worth. The former course is silly, the latter a mark of prudence. It is not wise to trust all men, but rather to trust men of worth. It implies that not everyone is trustworthy, and it is important to be discerning in choosing who to trust.
Like and subscribe for